what's up everybody, One Truth here, and when Tamriel came out Wednesday, October the 5th, and it's been a few days, but I've been grinding out. I had a few ideas and a few sets that I'd like to put together, and I finished my Magicka DK, and I've got it here. Behold my new Magicka DK. I'm running 2 Valcom Skoria, 5 Rattlecage. Let's just take a moment. 2-piece Rattlecage. Notice Rattlecage is heavy armor. It is max health, spell damage, and you gain major sorcery at all times, increasing your spell damage by 20%, which alleviates me needing Igneous weapons, so that frees up a slot. Now I have another 5-piece bonus, which gives me more spell damage. I need to change my belt to sturdy. Alright, 5-piece sun. I get max health, max Magicka, spell damage, and 386 spell damage to my flame damage abilities. I need to finish out grinding stonefalls to get a sharpened sword of the sun and a sturdy shield. If anybody has those and like to donate it, please, by all means. Alright, I've also got a precise Resto staff. So that's my baseline stats right here. I'm buffed. Alright, let's buff up. Here's my buff stats. Alright, skill rotations. Just a disclaimer, I have an ulti change. I'll talk about in a minute. Alright, Burning Embers, Flame Lash, Invasion, Hardened Armor, and Igneous Shields. I'm using Burning Embers, 1 because it's a dot, and it does so much damage over time, and it heals you for 103% of damage inflicted when the effect ends. However, if you hit them twice with the Burning Embers, it gives you back the HP immediately. Flame Lash. Flame Lash is the bread and butter. Invasion, it's a gap closer, and also it knocks them down, so it allows me to proc the Power Lash from Flame Lash. Hardened Armor, which increases my physical and spell resistance, and you also gain a damage shield equal to 6% of your max health. While active, your armor returns 1232 Magicka damage to melee attackers. Igneous Shield, I get a major mending, increases my healing done by 25%. And I'm going to put Ice Comet right here for my primary ultimate. My back bar, my Resto staff. I have Burning Embers, which locks them down and also gives me a DOT. Excuse me. I have Coagulating Blood on, which gives me minor vitality, increasing your health recovery by 20% and your healing received by 8%. So stack that with my major mending. My Healing Ward, which obviously everybody needs. Structured Entropy gives me major sorcery, which I really don't need. Increases my max health, which is awesome. And when I have it active, it restores health, which is very nice. And Engulfing Flames. And it increases my flame damage by 10%. And my ultimate here is going to be Panacea up under the Resto because it's only 100 ultimate. And it gives me 10k healing for every 1 second for 5 seconds, which is incredible. Now, that is my rotations. We'll move on to the CP allocation. A disclaimer real fast. As always, if I'm moving too fast, you can just pause the video and just go over that. I'll try to keep that in mind that I may be moving too fast, but I gotta move on. So I have 55 points in the Resistant, 41 in the Hardy, 25 into Elemental Defender, 20 into Bastion, 46 into Quick Recovery, 100 into Magician, 48 into Arcanist, 29 into Tumbling, 10 into Shadow Ward, 48 into Blessed, 20 Elfborn, 72 Elemental Expert, 20 Spell Erosion, and 27 Thaumaturge. So that goes over pretty much this entire build. The only issues I have with this build is my Magicka recovery is kind of low, but you have the heavy armor passive. Constitution also restores magic and stamina each time you're hit, but only once every 4 seconds. Amount is restored, increased per piece of heavy armor. So every time I'm getting hit, I'm getting my Magicka back. With Structured Entropy, I'm getting my Magicka back. It's just... Also, the Structured Entropy is giving me my health. I'm stacking 2 healing buffs, and I'm using Burning Embers. It's just incredible. The Valkyrie Skoria has been buffed, so the damage is increased significantly. All in all, it does a lot of damage. Give me 1 second, and I'll find a mob to kill, and I'll give you my rotation. Alright, so here's a few mobs that I can show you my rotations on. First up, pop Hardened Armor, Igneous Shields, and Coagulating Blood. Close in, knock down the enemy, lock him down with Burning Talons, hit him with Engulfing Flames. One time, oh, down. Hit him one time with Burning Embers, and then Flame Lash. That was a weird lag. And that is my rotation. It just locks people down, multiple CCs. It's just amazing. You root them, you burn them, and they're done. I guess the icing on the cake is all the fire and the dots. It's just an incredible build. You get Magicka back, you get your HP back. It's by far my favorite Magicka DK build. So, if you guys like to say something about the build, compliments or suggestions or anything, just put it down in the comment section, and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.